Hello everybody and welcome to video. I have a camera now and I'm doing some reactions. So two new things. Two things that you would never know would be on this channel. My mom treats me like a baby. I'm 15. I'm 15, so like, you know, this would suck if my mom treated me like a baby because you want your independence and stuff.
Hi, I'm Danielle from New Hampshire.
Danielle.
Please like
Danielle,
and subscribe.
You're loud. Danielle, you're very loud. I'm just gonna turn you down right there.
My sister Ivy and I are twins. Dad left before we were
Never
even
mind,
born.
you're still loud, Danielle. Danielle, you're still loud.
So I never knew him.
Okay.
Mom raised us alone, and she
That's sad.
was just something else.
What do you mean
When
by
we were
something
babies,
else?
Mom forced us to wear helmets every day, except for when we slept.
What? What do you mean? Like, oh, even in the couldn't the baby drown? Like, I'm just thinking about this. Like, oh, rocking my little baby, right? Put some in thing. I don't know. Babies know how to like swim that good. I don't think they're the world's greatest swimmers. So they would just fall and drown. So by putting them in the bathtub or sink or wherever you are, you would make your baby drown.
We even wore helmets in the bath when she wasn't washing our hair.
You just
Mommy
drown.
needs you to wear these so you don't bump your heads and die. She also covered
Oh,
the
you know, that's
entire
good.
house with mats when Ivy and I were learning to crawl. Our house was like
What do you-
one big giant pillow. We're
What do you mean by like? Because I know that a lot of people baby-proof stuff, and like they might put something for the stairs, so you know the baby can't die and fall down like a gate or something. But I don't think anyone's ever like put down a mat. That's kind of just weird.
First of all, Mom never allowed us to go outside, except the nearby grocery store sometimes. And she took
That's
us to
nice.
the
That's
park
good.
once a year on our birthday, but only when it was all empty at night. And we were stuck being homesick.
That's so sad. Like this mom is homeschooling her children by recording videos of herself learning, teaching things, or is she on a video call with them? What? Like, go be in the house. Or you might be able, if you're at work, then you wouldn't have time to record this or be on a video call. Just be in front of them.
Schooled online.
But also she might need to work, and she doesn't want them to be up at like 3 when she gets home. You know, that's fair. That's fair. Never mind.
The world is full of kidnappers, disease, and horrible things that can hurt you.
Yes, kidnappers. Horrible things, kids. Let's learn. Kidnappers. Makes sense. Disease. Terrible. Furby. The one thing that Dan almost got canceled for. His one controversy.
You girls. Neither me or Ivy knew why Mom was so crazy, but I was always causing trouble for Mom. I banged and kicked walls, or I threw and broke things. I hate this house.
I think that's why she made you safe and stuff, because if you're breaking glass everywhere, not the world's safest place.
Mommy, I want to live outside like a panda. Pandas
Like a
do
panda?
not get brand new iPads. Yay! I get to play Candy Crush. Ivy never understood that Mom...
Bro. Candy Crush? Sorry to say, but you have to be 90-something to be playing Candy Crush now. Like, it was cool in 2015. It ain't cool now, I'm sorry to tell you.
only bought us fancy stuff to distract us, so we wouldn't break out of the house. The only fun thing about being inside...
I'm sorry, if your kid is thinking about, oh, I'm gonna go break out of the house. I think you have bigger problems than I need iPad. Like, I think you need to lock your doors at night, because most kids don't know how to open doors.
was when Mom played music on the radio. My favorite was
nice.
the rock
Dang.
station. But one time, I turned up the volume so loud that it felt like the house was shaking. Ow,
That's
my
great.
ears! I'm
That is
taking away
amazing.
this radio.
The radio,
You're lucky
no!
You didn't make us all deaf.
No, not the
I
radio.
hated Mom, and I was pretty sure she hated me. One day when I was 8 years old, I woke up to Mom standing on my bed, drilling something into the wall.
Was it a
Mom,
shelf?
what are you doing?
Shelf,
I'm
I'm
putting
guessing?
in alarms that detect people going out your window. That
What?
way, no kidnappers can get in, and you and Ivy can never get out. Anyway, look, darling,
Yo, you're
I
kinda
bought you a
crazy.
giant Barbie funhouse for you. At
Oh,
that
nice.
moment, something inside me snapped. I grabbed the Barbie funhouse
Threw
and
it out the
threw
window.
it hard at the window,
I knew
smashing
it.
the glass. And then I jumped outside. Mom screamed. She leapt outside to catch me, but I was running like a lunatic. When I was sure I was far enough away, I stopped to catch my breath.
Like a lunatic?
And then I started doing a happy dance.
You
I
can
was
jump
free.
that high?
Suddenly, I heard noise and stomping in the background. A bunch of guys with drums and guitars came marching down the street, and
That's
I
cool.
was so thrilled. I never thought I'd hear music again. As
Oh,
they came
that's
closer,
sad.
One of the guys called out to me. "Why are you hiding behind that tree, little girl?"
Why
"I don't
I'm
know.
on that tree,
Because
logo?
you might kidnap or kill me. Mom told me about people like you." "What are you talking about? This is a music parade."
Oh, this might be an L take, but isn't that like the same thing as religion, kind of? I'm not saying, oh yeah, but think about this, right? Telling your kids about something for them to, it's just being a bad parent, like tricking them. Like, yeah, obviously you don't want people to get kidnapped, but also but there's like, there's people that just look like molesters. Got that pube mustache, weird hair. Everything. Everyone knows what a molester looks like. A kid knows what a molester looks like.
Parade. Come, sing with us. Before I knew it, I
Sick.
was marching with the parade and singing songs. It turned out I was a good singer too. But all of a sudden, I saw
Vibe
Mom
time.
and Ivy running to me with about 10 cops. Mom
10
took me
cops?
straight to the doctor to make sure I didn't catch any diseases from being outdoors.
Oh
For
my
the
God.
next 4 years, that was the last time I ever got to be alone.
No,
From
that's
now
sad.
on, I'm never letting
Yeah,
you
I'm tired.
or
It's
Ivy
only
out of my sight.
3:30,
I'll work at home from now on.
3:49
You
p.m.
girls will move into my bedroom. Ivy and I couldn't even go to the bathroom without Mom standing outside the door. But one
What?
night, when I was 14, I saw Mom asleep and snuck upstairs to the attic. I needed a moment to myself. But when I got there, "Danielle, what are you doing up here?
Oh.
What are you doing up here? Are you having a date?" "No, duh, we're having a date. I had to climb with a ladder to escape all your mom's crazy alarm systems." "Wow, Ivy. I
Oh, nice
thought you were
job.
Mom's good little girl. But don't worry, I'll keep your little secret." But just then, Mom came running upstairs. "What on earth is going on here?
Oh,
Who
no.
on earth are you? Get out of my house this instant." "Mom, stop. You're embarrassing me." "Do you know what embarrasses me? That one of my daughters was on a cozy date with a kidnapper or a robber." I jumped in and said, "He's neither of those things.
Yeah,
He's
like-
my boyfriend." Mom grabbed a baseball bat in the corner as she swung it towards Ivy's date.
Oh my
He
God.
ran down the attic as fast as he could. That's when Mom burst into tears and started to
Why?
pull her hair and yell like a toddler. "That boy in the
what?
house could have kidnapped you both. I've done everything to keep danger out of this house, but I failed.
Bro, what? Bro, I'm sorry to tell you, what? Like this, he wasn't gonna kidnap. You went to a boarding school? I didn't even look at the thing. They went to a boarding school. He isn't gonna kidnap them. I don't know what part of that crazy mom doesn't understand, but I don't think he's gonna kidnap them.
have to send you girls to a strict boarding school with security cameras in every room." "Good. Send us to boarding school. I'm tired of living with all your crazy rules."
Yeah, she kinda does have some crazy rules.
This is so unfair." But 2 weeks later, Mom sent us away to boarding school. Ivy refused to talk to me there, and I couldn't take the tension between us. "Please."
Do you live in a boarding school? Or is that Christian school? Because I know one of those two schools, you live at the school. You have your own dorm kind of thing, but it's not college. Tell me which one in the comment, because I'm not sure.
Please don't be mad at me. I even tried to keep your secret. I can't help it that Mom's a psycho. Just leave me alone. I grabbed Ivy's arm, but she pulled away. At that moment, Ivy tripped and fell straight to the floor.
And broke
she
her
started
ankle.
to cry, and tons of teachers came running. "I'm sorry, it was a total accident. I think I broke a bone."
You did not break a bone from that fall. What? Actually, no, that's not true. When I broke my wrist, it was like basically an inch off the ground. It wasn't an inch off the ground. I was jumping off a slide because my big brain was thinking, right? Jumped off slide, grabbed the bar. I did it a couple of times. My friend told me to do it one more time. I was like, "Nah, bar's slippery." He said, "Nah, do it right now." So I did it. Slipped. Obviously, I said the bar was slippery. He didn't believe me. So boom, slipped, broke my wrist, and it wasn't that high of. It's not that high now, but like I bet when I was a lot smaller, it looked like way higher and was way higher. So I bet she could have maybe broken something, but fracture maybe, broken no.
You sound just like Mom. Just because you fell down doesn't mean you broke a bone. But it turned out Ivy broke her leg, and an ambulance took Ivy to the hospital immediately. I probably should have gone with Ivy to the hospital, but something in the hallway made me forget all about Ivy's accident. There were all these...
Yo, you listened to a band. Oh, is that the same band that she was playing there? Yeah, nice. But like... oh, your sister broke a bone. Boom. Oh, band that sick. Who cares about my sister? I think that you have more precedent matters than band.
Photos of famous musicians. In the center was a musician that looked just like my mom when she was a teenager. And the name under it was also Mom's. Hey, fancy bumping into you again. I turned around to see the guy from our attic. Aren't you my sister's boyfriend?
Ex.
Your sister and I just had that one disastrous date. Why were you staring at that picture?
Because that's my mom.
This is my mom. She looks exactly
crazy.
like her and has the same name, Jen Zelda. No, that's Jen Zelda, a teen rock star. But she stopped making music a long time ago. That psycho lady who tried to hit me with a bat is definitely not her.
Guys,
it's not funny.
Look at this.
You don't know what it's like to live with a crazy mom who hates you and
rich.
spoils you at the same time. Why do you think I'm in boarding school? My parents sent me here because they don't want me around. Wow, I'm glad someone else's parents hate them too. I mean,
oh, that's
not
nice.
Glad. You know what I mean. Listen, I need your help. I know it's impossible, but I need to find out if that girl in the photo is my mom. Logan and I spent days researching Jen Zelda, but we couldn't find a picture of her that wasn't old. And no matter what, we couldn't find a reason why she quit her career. And Mom was nowhere
she was
on
pregnant.
the internet. She was always worried about creeps and kidnappers finding out where she lived. I don't get it.
Because she
Just
was pregnant
ask
with
her mom
you
about
too.
it. She wouldn't tell me anything. She's crazy. She doesn't even let me listen to music, even though I love singing. You like singing? Me too. Before I could answer, I heard a noise behind me.
You just out of nowhere go, ah! And remember, I took 2 years of choir, so top notch.
Turned around to see Ivy with crutches. Danielle, where have you been? You never visited me in the hospital. Ivy, I'm so sorry. I meant to visit you, but I found something crazy about Mom. Wait, what's Logan doing here? I meant to tell you I transferred here. And that your sister and I like each other. Wait, what?
What?
What do you mean, like each other? You never visited me because you were hitting on a guy I dated, Danielle? What? No, that's not it at all. Get off me, Logan. Ivy could barely walk, but she limped away as fast as she could.
Looks like she's
I went
walking
after her to
perfectly
apologize,
fine.
but her door was locked. And
nerd,
Logan
imagine
followed
that.
me around all week. Come on,
Why?
I really like you. Ivy will get over it. I wanted Logan to leave me alone, even though he was cute and interesting. But when we both auditioned for the school band and got in, it was impossible to avoid him. I really wished Ivy would talk to me so I could tell her what I discovered about Mom.
Her leg
but
is
she
fixed.
just wouldn't. And it was all I could think about. Could it really be that Mom had just been a completely different person before? And
That is
what
a different
happened to her?
person.
2 weeks later, the day of our show
My cat
arrived,
is
and
missing.
just as I stepped onto stage to perform, I froze in my spot. Mom was in the audience. Suddenly, I couldn't remember any of the lyrics to my song. I stood there completely blank as the band...
Isn't there a, person going, conductor person there that's supposed to help you with that? I'm just saying, it feels like something that the person should be there for.
played on. Get on with the song, you freak. Boo!
I'm gonna break your ankles.
Loser! All of a sudden, all the kids started throwing food at me. I wanted to
Okay, this is fake. You're saying that they all came to the show with tomatoes and strawberries, just chucking them, expecting you to freeze because your mom was a famous singer and you did, and you're not sure, and you saw your mom and then you froze again because your mom was there. Yeah, I don't think that's what they were doing.
disappear. But then, I had an idea. Hey, Who wants to hear a former rock star sing? I want to welcome Jen Zelda to the stage. I wanted to see how Mom would react. Jen Zelda isn't here, idiot. Her career ended 30 years ago. Everyone continued booing and throwing things at me. That's when Mom walked on stage and grabbed my microphone.
And then
I
she started to sing. Ah.
knew this school wasn't strict enough. Hey, it is Jen Zelda. Mom, is it true? You were a rock star? Never mind that. They let students be in a band. Bands go out at night with gang members and crazy people. Mom, just sing with me. Me and Jen Zelda, everybody. Oh no, I know everything you girls have been up to. I downloaded apps on your phones that let me read your messages.
I follow.
This school is stupid and unsafe, and I came here tonight to take you both home. Mom grabbed my arm and tried to drag me off stage.
What?
Kids were laughing like crazy. It'll be fun. I bought a horse for you and Ivy. I'll go bring them. What are we going to do with a horse? Why can't you just act normal for once and just sing with me? Who knew Jen Zelda was a psycho? I had never felt more humiliated. Before I knew it, I screamed, "Security!" My yell made my mic screech across the auditorium. And to my shock, security guards came running on stage to take my mom away.
Yeah, because she is
cried
technically
and kicked her legs in the air. I
part of-
need to take them home. I even brought them their own horse. I felt awful
know how much
seeing the
money a
security
horse
guards
is? That's like $56,000. Probably not 50. I don't know. I don't got a horse, but it's expensive. Getting a horse isn't cheap.
take Mom away, but she was acting crazier than ever. I thought I'd call her the next morning to see how she was, but just then, Ivy came to my room and said the principal wanted to see us. Ivy and I walked into his office to find him sitting with 2 other men. Girls, you won't be seeing your mother for a while. She's in the
Why?
hospital. In the
What'd she
hospital?
do?
Is she hurt? Not that kind of hospital. After
mental
what we
hospital.
saw on stage, we did an investigation. Your mother has a condition. A condition? It's called schizophrenia. Her brain works a little differently. She worries about things that other people don't worry about. But she was a singer, wasn't she? She was an incredible musician. Her
Yeah.
condition is why she had to stop. But don't worry, girls. Your mother is in the hospital getting help, and you'll be able to see her soon. Ivy and I were totally silent.
basically they
walking
do
out of the
live at the
principal's
school.
office. For the first time in my life, Mom's weirdness sort of made sense. I wonder if that's why Dad left Mom.
Because she was
of
crazy.
her condition. Dad should have taken care of her and inspired her
true.
to sing again. A
I
few
don't know
weeks
the whole
later,
singing thing.
Ivy and I visited
This reminds
Mom in
me
her
of a
treatment
really bad movie.
center. She was so happy.
Like, no certain movie, but like just a Disney movie that isn't good. Like a bad Disney movie. That's what this reminds me of, is a bad Disney movie.
Happy to see us. I'm so sorry about everything that's happened.
You have to buy me 2 horses
I'm so
now.
proud of your talent. Music runs in our blood, honey. In a couple
I don't
of
think it
months,
does.
Mom was out of treatment and back
You said
home.
can't run in
It took
blood.
a while for Mom to let go of her crazy rules. She never became completely normal, but she was so much happier.
Oh,
She
dang.
told Ivy and me all about her life as a rock star. It turned out
That's cool.
she and I were more alike than I ever thought. I showed
Nice.
Logan tons of old photos of Mom that I'd never seen before. Jen Zelda really
Okay, so this is the end of the video right here.